The following is an English-language version of the French film Art and Life. France is not only a country of beautiful chateaux and cathedrals, but also of many ugly monuments. Usually, monuments to the dead are among the worst offenders. But there are other types of unsightly public works, so-called official art, for a century now, ugly and meaningless. Statues to great men, such as this Pasteur memorial in Paris. Or these decorative frescoes at the Sorbonne. In the same age that produced this conventional work, painters such as Paul Cézanne, Édouard Manet, Auguste Renoir, Edgar Degas, Paul Gauguin, Claude Monet, and others were painting the canvases that gave rise to contemporary art. Of course, today their works are honored in official museums. To see them, now the public throngs to the Louvre or to the Museum of Modern Art. Is our art-going public truly any closer now to the artists of our own time than in the past? In his studio, in solitude, the artist's aim is to create new forms, but he must also reach the public, attract them with his art. But how? The art dealers of the left bank of Paris are often the ones to give the painter his first chance. In the neighborhood of the Rue de Seine, the Rue Bonaparte, and the Rue Dauphine, one shop in three is a small art gallery for painting and sculpture. But it is on the right bank, in the more famous galleries, where an artist can hope for major success. The ordinary public does not come to these openings. Rather, other artists and wealthy art lovers make up these select circles. The result in France is that the work of contemporary artists has become something of a luxury for a privileged few. To change this, the French government has begun a program to bring living artists and the public together. In many cities, such as here in Amiens, special maisons de culture, cultural centers, have been built. They are open to the public at no cost or very little, designed to make each visitor feel at ease and to help him enjoy and understand what he sees, to know and appreciate modern art. On the day our cameras filmed these scenes, a large exhibit of tapestries was up. Though it was early in the morning, several visitors had already come to see the exposition on their way to work. A high school student was studying a guide to the exhibit, and others were busy in the library of the center. In the afternoon, a visiting Englishman lectured on contemporary art in Great Britain. Elsewhere, other students, music lovers, were listening to records. Or, if they so desired, they could have seen a dance troupe in rehearsal. We filmed part of a new ballet, a combination of pantomime and dance. The rehearsal ended with the finale, colorful, rhythmic, almost acrobatic. The same evening, the center's other theater presented a new play by a Latin American author, not well known in France before. The play is a hit with this young audience. A few days later, we found ourselves on a beach in the south. No tourists anywhere, no sunbathers, just sculpture. A row of sculpture for a new city being built right before our eyes. Whether pleasing or disturbing, these works seem to have grown from the sand itself, even before the city. And this in itself is a novel vision.